Yes, Heber Jeffs. Heber, Heber, yes, that's his real name. But yes, Heber Jeffs. Full disclosure, there's no rolled R at the end of that because, if they try to, Heber, blah, 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 blah. So why did he take her in the first place? Well, because if you don't know about this, which a lot of people know, and I think it frustrates most everyone who follows these cases, Warren has complete, full, unfettered access to these people still. They can visit him, he sends letters, he makes phone calls, a lot of stuff like that. Like, I wonder, though, if they actively know that he tried to unalive himself a couple years ago. Realistically, though, it's not like they would have really cared, because he said a lot of stuff, told them straight up I'm a liar, and they're like, no, don't say it. Well, here, watch. And trigger warning, you're about to hear his voice, by the way.
The truth is not in me.
We know.
I'm not the prophet. I never was the prophet.
Now watch this next clip, though, and it's a very do you see what I see?
You are the prophet. Just a minute. The Lord's still dictating.
Why would Warren say that the Lord was still dictating to him if he was saying that he wasn't the prophet? So that he could say it was a test leader. Because in their religion, the Lord only talks to one person, and that's the prophet. When people tell you who they are, the least you can do is listen. Now, Warren Jeffs was originally arrested in 2006, and that was the arrest where he had, his wives with him. They had been to Disney World. They were riding motorcycles. He was in a red SUV, which that's important because red is a forbidden color in those groups. Just forbidden because it's the devil's color. This stuff started happening almost immediately. Warren made it to where no one could get married, no one could make babies outside of the 15 seed bearers that he had appointed. And the seed bearers literally were the only men allowed to get anyone pregnant. And if they wanted to get your wife pregnant, you had to sit and watch while that happened in a special ceremony room. Now, the ceremony room isn't universal. Sometimes they would just come to your house and hurt her. Now, some of these rules, even though they seem kind of crazy, were actually keeping these kids safe. However, one of the rules that was keeping the kids safe was lifted in September by Warren, and marriages are allowed to resume. They are also calling back anyone who is willing to atone for their behavior, whichever got them kicked out or they left, and they can come back now, but they are instructed to come back with their children. Because you got to remember, the only ones who were able to have babies were the seed bearers, so there just are not a lot of children around now because of what Warren did. This little one has a mother who is no longer in, and thank God law enforcement did something because, I'm guessing because of the last name, but at 10 years old, she would have been about what they considered 2 years from marriageable. I've heard, but I don't know, it's still kind of Lost Boys style where they're really stoked to get the girls back, the boys not so much. Now, the men, the fathers, they want them back because, quite frankly, they're going broke. They used to be multimillionaires, and they're not anymore. But yes, let's ban TikTok when we can't even cut off someone's phone privileges.